What is up, everybody? Are you kidding me? I hope everything's working here. This is my first time using this platform, and I'll get better at it, and things will, eventually become better, stronger, faster. But how are we? How are we doing? We got a couple comments here. All right, I can't see the text box or anything like that, but we're going to persist. We're going to keep going. We're going to be strong. We're going to be fast. Welcome to the chat. I'm going to be playing Rome Total War, the only video game I have ever seen even once ever. I am unaware of any other video games. If you know of any other video games or PC games, are they the same? I don't even know. This is all I'm aware of. Okay? This is all I've ever been aware of. We're going to continue our campaign. Are you kidding me? Exciting stuff, folks. Very exciting stuff. Welcome. I can see the chat on Facebook. I will learn how to see the chat on YouTube, but until then, we're just running and gunning, baby. We're just scooting and hooting. You know what I mean? Very nice. Welcome. Someone called me a feral virgin. Listen, that's fine. As long as the word feral is in there, I'm happy. I think that being called feral is an incredibly powerful title, used, I would say, mostly by kings. The feral kings of days of yore. Do you know what I'm saying? We can go in the chat. We can say hello. We can say whatever we want. I'm very excited to be here. I'm excited to play this campaign. We're really going for it today, folks. Hello! Hopped over from YouTube. Oh, very cool. Welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna find a way. I'm still learning how to use, the software or whatever. But right now, we're gonna just we're gonna make some bad choices. We're gonna attack some people we shouldn't attack. Attack a neutral faction, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Absolutely, we're gonna attack a neutral faction. We're gonna maintain the siege on them. They're gonna be mad. Listen, we all get mad sometimes. That's my gameplay style. It's basically oh, which game is this? It's Rome Total War. It's the only video game ever made. Um but we're gonna basically use like psychological warfare. You know, a lot of people, they try to use tactics, they try to use mathematics. I don't abide or appreciate any of those things, mostly because I don't know how to use any of those things. So we're gonna go off gut feeling. We're gonna go off intuition here. Okay. Also, if there's any issues with the stream, I'm sorry. This is my first time using the streaming software that I'm using right now, and we're doing the best we can. Carthage wants a ceasefire? Absolutely not. We're tyrannical. Are you kidding me? All right, we got a battle on our hands, folks. This is exciting stuff. I hope we're enjoying our beautiful Christmas Eve. I decided to pick a day that a lot of people wouldn't be watching to sort of give this a shot, to try out the streaming services that I'm using. We're starting our deployment now. Hello. Now I'm on the YouTube chat. I will find a way to get both of them. I probably need an app on my phone or something. But nice to see everybody. Look at these idiots. Let's see what we're working with here. Let's see how the beards are of these people. There's usually good beards. Oh, we got some face paint. Are you kidding me? These guys look like Lions fans. That's scary. I gotta say, If there's one group of people that I would be afraid of going into battle with, it's a horde of Lions fans. Look at these. A mustache on every man. That's awesome. They really put detail into this game. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks. We're gonna do our best here. No, no one. This is an issue I have is that they don't allow you to build things in this game like dance clubs or Hooters restaurants, and that pisses me off because I want my people to be happy. Do you know what I mean? I want my people to be excited. I want my people to have a lust for life, as they say. Okay. Welcome to the stream, folks. How are you? Happy Christmas Eve. Do we have any plans? Are we planning our arguments against family members that we don't agree with? These are the things that I wonder. These are the things that I hope. I hope everybody's getting together, getting ready to do battle with grandma on an epic level. Oh no! Why are you? No, 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 no. Why did they? These people took liberties. All right, fine. Let's clash. What are we doing here? And we're gonna pause. Oh no! And we're gonna pause, and we're gonna make our plan of attack. Surround these people. We're gonna kind of come at them from both angles here, and then you guys are gonna round them up there. All right, let's go. Do 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 do. All right. Look at that. Enemy general routing. Oh, we got some reinforcements coming from this way. Let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, nobody. Whole bunch of nothing. Let's go. All right. Sorry to speed that up. I like playing these battles at regular speed. Yeah, I like hearing other people's family drama. Doesn't it make you feel better about yours when that happens? Doesn't it like sort of make you feel sane? Because there's always somebody with something crazier than you in the family drama category. It's like, sure, you got in an argument with your uncle, but nobody threw anything at anyone, and it really does help. Oh, I'm sorry, David. I didn't see that in the chat. That's too bad, bud. I hope this stream is helping you in your time of need. All right. Yeah, the holidays are always like the most sad times of all time. Not always, but a lot of the time, holidays are horrendous. It's good that they exist because at least you're around people. Like, at least you're around the people you know while you experience the worst times possible in your entire life. That's the meaning of the season. See, that's why Santa Claus bothers me because he's like jolly and cheery, which is fine, but I would much rather Santa Claus be like a harsh realist to help you through the negative times of Christmas. I would love for Santa Claus to just be like a guy who chain smokes cigarettes. And like when a kid sits on his lap and the kid goes like, I want a pony," and Santa just takes a drag and is like, "No, what you want is to spend more time with your family. Because you never know how long you got them for." Listen, I don't know about misery, but it ain't the best times in the world. I appreciate that. Well, welcome to the chat. I can currently see the Facebook messages. I'm going to toggle over to the YouTube just to see if anyone's thrown anything in the chat there. They haven't. We're more live on Facebook than anything right now. Welcome. You know, if there's anything that I do well, it's be a distraction for people. If that's all I offer to the world, that's a good thing. Welcome, Stacy Half. Stacy, you ever seen a video game get streamed before? I bet this is going to be the last time. Boosh. I was the one who monopolized the chat yesterday. Oh, with union propaganda. Listen, I don't think I guess it does count as propaganda, but I do find union propaganda to be cool. Because union propaganda, there is like demonizing, of course, of like bosses and stuff. Like bosses in union propaganda are depicted as being sort of evil and what's the word I'm looking for? Immoral. But also, I feel like a lot of union propaganda is just showing big, strong dudes. You know what I mean? Just big, strong folks. And I like that. I like that in my propaganda. Just 3D deltoids. That's good propaganda. I like propaganda that doesn't necessarily need to tear anyone down to exist, you know? It's not as much the other side stinks as much as this side rocks. This side's got big veins. You know what I mean? That's cool propaganda. Blockaded that port. I'm the least intimidating union thug ever, neither strong nor a dude. That's fine. My mom was actually a woman in the union, or still is technically. Like she was a bricklayer, but if you keep paying your union dues, obviously you remain a member of the union, which is pretty cool. I'm glad that they do that. We're gonna start destroying some of these enemy buildings, which is something you have to do in this game sometimes. But yeah, this is fun. These are good times here. Gonna start destroying a couple of these buildings. I wish destroying a building was this easy. Didn't release smoke in the air. Guess I can't destroy that. We're gonna... Oh, the tavern? Ugh. Oh, it increases the public order bonus. No, I'm not going to destroy the tavern. This is great. The tavern is one of the many wonders of this world. Oh, this is an extension of the same game. We're running a miraculous campaign here. All right, Senate's ordered us to take... We're just going after the Gauls here. We're just really kind of trying to hamstring the Gaul. And you know what's sad? I'll bet the Gauls are mostly good people. I'll bet the Gauls are nice. Makes me upset to go after them like this. I'm sure they have a rich culture. They wear face paint, which is pretty cool. I'm into that. But you gotta do what you gotta do. There. Gotta train up some soldiers over here. Okay. Boom, new Capitol building. Are you kidding me? We're developing. We're gonna have iPads in no time. This civilization is gonna have iPads in no time. I want every baby in whatever my country is called. You know what? Danadonia. That's what it's called. Every baby in Danadonia is gonna have an iPad by I would say 4 or 5 more turns. And there's nothing anyone could do about that. All right, Danadonia will remain powerful. We will have some of the most lethargic and sleepy kids of all time. We're going to really develop this nation. I'm talking Adderall. I'm talking iPads. These other countries aren't going to know what hit them. They're just around, Ugh, leave region. Fine. But I'm trying to do what you told me to do. Okay. I'm just doing a set of mission. Yeah, iPad babies are peak civilization. I mean, imagine you're one of these countries, like you kind of just developed aqueducts, like you're just kind of starting the beginning processes of a like truly democratic society, and then you're just ridden upon by like just completely dead-eyed uh iPad kids on amphetamines. They're saying words like bussin' that you've never heard before. I mean, you'd be terrified. It would be like when they first used elephants in war. Hello, welcome to the chat, folks. We're just doing a little bit of an absolute scourge. You would never make it out of there. No one's paying attention to anything. Everyone's sleepy and they don't know why. I mean, that's the stuff of war right there. You know what I mean? All right. We're really getting after it today. We're back on the battlefield. I hope the stream is working for people. If it's not, I will fix it. This is my first time using this server. I'm excited to use it. It's very nice. My only issue is not being able to see the chats in live time. But it's good because not a lot of people are really contributing to them, which I'm not trying to be bitter. It's nice. It's nice to have kind of a trial run of this. All right, and they're coming down the hills, folks. Ugh, these slow idiots. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Is this a beautiful game? I love this game so much. It's the only video game to ever be made. But I do find solace in the fact that a whole generation of kids are going to get iPads for Christmas, and just little do they know they're about to just completely destroy their central nervous system. Little do they know they're about to get absolutely owned by sensory overload. Which is essentially what I'm doing to myself here. But my brain is long since passed. Do you know what I mean? All I know is we're really advancing on this town, and at the end of the day, isn't that the real reason for the season, huh? All right. We're moving up the hill. Oh, the stream went out. Okay, no, we should be back now. I'm sure that's my fault. Sorry about that, folks. Like I said, kind of a dry run going on here. But we're back. Okay, very nice. Oh man, look at them making a good run of it. Look at them making a good go of it against my guys. Great. Okay. Yeah, it'll go in and out. I'll fix it. I'll find ways to fix it. Just right now, I know it stinks, but hey, you guys get to be on the bleeding edge of me becoming a video game streamer, which is one of the most honest jobs, much like bricklayer or mortician. Oh, my general's routing. Why are they doing that? Wow, we got a lot of people routing here. Allies leader is dead. That's no good. Yeah, this battle's not going well for us, folks. But sometimes you just gotta accept things. There's our general. And you know, no one ever said battle was easy. No one ever said this was gonna go good. Yeah, I'm also solidly in my 60s, technology-wise. It's really atrocious how bad I am at, like, figuring even the most basic internet stuff out. But I think everyone is. I think, like, nowadays, even if you are incredibly tech-savvy, that you do have blind spots. Right? Like, it has to be like that because there's just so much technology. Like, I have a lot of friends that know how to edit, but have no idea how to, like, set up a stream. And I know because I hounded all of them to see if I could set this one up. All right, we got some horses coming down. Yeah, this might be an issue with the game, actually, right here, because... Oh, no. Oh, they're just cowardly. No, they have an issue with their resolve. Oh, I've been narrowly defeated. Can you believe that? They killed 509 of my men. This is my first time in this campaign really getting owned, and it's gonna take a second for me to let this soak in. It's gonna take a moment to really process this in a real way. Sometimes this happens, okay? It's not a big deal, all right? You don't have to be so sad about it. We will come back stronger, faster. We will cheat. We will steal. We will rob, all right? Anything we need to do to get over this tough time. Imagine, like, going to a battle back then. People are lining up. There's a general that's, like, trying to like, get you involved. Yeah, this is the day that we... And then you lose. Imagine how embarrassing that would be. You spend all this time in a field with some guy talking to you. You can't hear what he's saying. That was a funny thing that someone brought up about the movie Braveheart, if you've ever seen it, is like there's a big pump up scene where Mel Gibson is like, we will beat them, and the fact of the matter is, like, 6 people heard him because there's no microphone. So, like, he was basically saying that to no one. He was basically, like, saying that to the 6 guys who heard him, and then everyone in the back was just going kind of off of vibes. They're all right. Well, it seems like something pretty inspirational is going on right now. Yeah, both sides absolutely. Both sides chill until the motivational speeches are finished with. I mean, it has to be like that. What, you're gonna have a battle without getting a motivational speech? I would never do that. I would demand a motivational speech. If you tried sending me into battle without a motivational speech, I would stop you dead in your tracks. I would say, no way, folks. I would say, listen, you better rub my tummy out a little bit. And they would say, what? And I was like, it's a figure of speech. And they're like, no, it's not. That is absolutely not a figure of speech. And I was like, listen, you can rub my tummy, but you can't call me Francis. And they're like, why are you trying to make that a thing? Why would you even try to make that a thing? That's not even close to a thing, what you just did there. Oh boy. All right, we'll surrender again. All right, this is our last shot to really go after these folks. We have no backup. We're gonna retreat. Okay. Nope, nope. All right, this is going pretty poorly right now. We're gonna need sort of a heroic victory on the battlefield here. All right, heroic victory. One heroic victory coming up right now. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Okay. And we have the low ground, which I don't know if you know anything about battle strategy, but let me explain something to you. The low ground is the most advantageous position in all of battle, all of war. You really want the low ground because they can't see what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're down there. And we're just kind of, strategically, what I'm doing is kind of called a free for all sort of situation here. Kind of attacking the flanks. Continue to attack the flanks. It's important to go after the flanks. Yeah, no one's gonna. And I hate it when people sneak up under me when I have the low ground. Do you know what I mean? Or when I don't have the low ground, when I have the high ground, and everybody's trying to sneak up from under you, from the mud, and attack you, and call you silly little names. I hate that. All right, we got something popping off here. Let's try to go after these. Gonna get some reinforcements over there. Okay. Boom. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Come on, come on, come on. Why aren't you doing anything? These lazy bones right here. All right. And you know what? We've at least created like a decent amount of chaos, and that's kind of what you want. You want to sort of build up a degree of disdain and distrust. You want people to leave the battlefield going, why do we even fight wars? You know what I mean? We're having a real sort of like we're having a real sort of apocalypse now situation going on here, and that's really what you want. That's really all you want. I sort of want an apocalypse now experience, just like the Jimi Hendrix experience. in many ways. Okay. All right, we're really getting it taken to us. Yeah, now we're getting cleaned up. You never want to get cleaned up. It's one of the worst things in battle to happen to you. You never want people to be on cleanup duty. Oh well, hey, you know what they say? To succeed, you need to lose every single time. To succeed, you need to get absolutely owned at every stage of your process. To succeed, everything in your life needs to be bad and you need to fail at every single level. That's the old saying, at least. That's the good old saying. Losing is the new winning is a wonderful statement. You know, there was this thing that came out recently about nepotism babies, and what it basically is saying like, oh, a lot of people in Hollywood are the children of stars, where it's like obvious, duh, that's just how everything works. Sorry, my dad was also a famous Twitch streamer, and some of you might say no, he was actually a yoga teacher. That's nothing like a Twitch streamer, and to that I say you know nothing of his work. Okay. You know nothing of his craft. He was a famous Twitch streamer. His name was Samuel Twitch. His name was Reginald Twitch. And this is what he did. He's sort of perfected the form and function of streaming video games online. And I'm the beneficiary of it. If it wasn't for him, how would I have downloaded the free app to do this? I would have no chance. I would have no chance. So I've completely, benefited from nepotism. My mom was just a computer. My mom was just a big ass computer. So think about that. Think about that next time you judge quote unquote nepotism babies, okay? That you're talking about my family, my beautiful online family. My mom was actually an iPhone, okay? If I can be so frank with all of you, my mom was a giant iPhone, and that's why I've had success online. Okay, so I've been just as lucky as these people whose parents were all agents. I've had just as much help in my life. Oh, but I brought that up to bring this up. When you said failing is the or losing is the new winning, it is really funny because the way that like people who received where it's like I don't really know the right way to admit that your parents played a huge part in your current success. Probably just by saying that. I mean, none of my parents were in entertainment in any way, but they were certainly around and super helpful to me. So maybe just by saying that, but what they do instead is they go like, "Well, actually my life was also incredibly hard. Sometimes I didn't even make it to skiing practice. Sometimes my mom couldn't even bring me to skiing practice, okay? And I had to go all by myself." Because I guess that gives you like some level of credentials in terms of like well, my life was also hard. Everyone's life is hard in a way, you know? Oh, finally, the Germanians attack. We've been waiting. We've been waiting this entire time. All right, let's play out this one battle, and then that'll be the end of the trial run. Look how we are in debt. We are in horrible debt. Yeah, well, and Olivia, that's a great point. It's not only like when someone has privilege, it's the feeling of hardship. It's not even like the feeling of hardship. It's just like when, like, both can exist totally. Like, you can definitely get assistance in one way and have like a rough life in other ways. It's like I definitely there's certain lives of like people who grew up rich that I would much like rather not have than the life that I have. You know what I mean? Like 100%. But we're not it's one of those things where it's like we're not talking about that. Like they'll bring stuff up like you'll be like, "Oh, well, you lived a pretty like comfortable healthy life," and then they'll be like oh, or you got help in entertainment by having the parents you had, and they'll be like, "Well, one time I was working at a restaurant." It's like, "Okay, well, that's pretty normal." It's like, "Yeah, but I didn't have the world gifted to me. One time I worked at a Hooters restaurant." It's like, tons of people do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's Hello Fellow Kids vibes. Absolutely. It's two kids in a trench coat. You know what I mean? It is absolutely two children standing on each other's shoulders in a trench coat. All right, folks. We got one shot at this. Let's give it all we got here. Ask these people to drop this. Look at all those horses. Are you kidding me? How could we lose? How could we possibly lose this? Ain't no way we're coming out of this horribly defeated. Ain't no damn way. Probably would have been better off knocking down this wall completely and then having 2 points of entrance. But hey, you lose 100% of the battles that you don't wage, and that's something I definitely live by. You lose 100% of the tyrannical wars that you don't wage on other people. We're taking some pretty heavy losses here. But you know what? We're willing to do that. We're willing to take 2 punches to give one. And that's really the essence of battle. Hey, we might come out of this one on top. Due to my expert tactful military presence. We did it. All right, folks. Well, I don't know exactly how to close out of this game, but I'm going to do my best. This was a trial run of the stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I will be back sometime soon. All right. Goodbye.